Nationals leader Michael McCormack's admitted additional payments for farmers being kicked off the Farm Household Allowance aren't government policy. Live now to political reporter Trudy McIntosh. And Trudy, we heard earlier this morning Michael McCormack told Sky News this is still a discussion happening in Cabinet.
That's right. Michael McCormack clearing up at least some of the confusion over the last few days about exactly what the government's policy is when it comes to this farm household allowance. The Nationals leader today saying this isn't government policy, but it's what the Nationals are pushing for additional supplementary payments to be considered for farmers who are coming off that 4 years of the farm household allowance. The Expenditure Review Committee of Cabinet is meeting today in Sydney to talk about what more can be done to help with the drought. The Nationals leader says the Prime Minister is listening when it comes to this farm household allowance, but has admitted that he doesn't know the price tag of what it would cost to implement this policy.
Well, the second supplementary payment for some farmers are receiving their first now, and obviously we've got a meeting today and another Cabinet meeting next week where we're addressing those very things. So watch this space. Indeed, we've got a good package of announcements to be made.
So do you have any idea what the extension of this farm household allowance would cost?
No, I don't, Laura, but it's a case-by-case basis, obviously, and with some farmers with their situations, many are in dire straits, as I said before. Others are doing okay.
And Trudy, this $1 billion fund to support reliable power projects has had a big vote of support from a former Prime Minister.
That's right. We've seen today Malcolm Turnbull back in this call by the government. What they're doing is putting $1 billion into the Clean Energy Finance Corporation. They're going to manage this money into what's being branded as a grid reliability fund. It's looking to underwrite projects such as batteries, also things that are transmission network upgrades, things like that, pumped hydro. But it importantly will not be supporting coal projects. That was made pretty clear today that this money is not going to go towards upgrading existing projects or even the creation of a new coal-fired power plant in Queensland. So it'll be interesting to see what reaction there is from some members of the Nationals in particular who have been pushing strongly for coal. But yes, as you say, Malcolm Turnbull giving this his tick of approval today in a tweet saying, quote, "Good call by Scott Morrison's government to put an extra $1 billion into the CEFC. It's worth recalling that it was the Abbott government's policy to abolish it and that one of my first decisions in 2015 was to retain it. Good progress." So Malcolm Turnbull's intervention there, probably welcomed a little bit by Scott Morrison, but also reigniting the energy wars that have plagued the coalition for a long time, Annalise.